The second season of Squid Game finishes on a more shocking note than the first. However, there is a scene after the credits that hints at what may happen following the tragic events of the conclusion in the second season finale. In Squid Game, John plans an invasion of the masked men before the fourth game by engaging in a skirmish throughout the night with the help of his friends, who are determined to end the game. Gi-hun takes out multiple enforcers of the games and then uses their weapons to escape the dorm. The players' inability to reach the control room due to a lack of manpower and ammo puts an end to Gi-hun's insurrection. Almost every player who takes part in Gi-hun's rebellion dies. The few who manage to escape are those who went back to the hostel to restock on ammunition. Young-ba meets the front man, or rather the man in the mask, when they are on a mission, but John's stunt ends in his death. Season 2's closing credit scene implies the tournament continues, but what happens to the show's protagonist is still up in the air. Despite its brief duration, the new doll in the mid-credits tease for Season 2 of Squid Game depicts multiple surviving players entering the stage where red light, green light is performed. Based on the looks of things, the fourth game they're going to play is red light, green light, but with a new twist. Two dolls equipped with motion sensors are following them. Thus, it's probable that more players will perish this time. It's already tough to win against Young-hee, but the new male doll hinted about in the credits adds an extra layer of difficulty. In terms of other information revealed during the credits, it appears that the continuation of the games was approved in the next vote. The fact that many of the players who voted against this result perish in Gi-hun's uprising makes it less surprising. Since players 096, 100, and 353 aren't a big deal in Season 2 of Squid Game, we don't learn much about them until they join the red light, green light game. The event will go on as planned, but the fate of the top players is still up in the air. Season 3 of Squid Game should reveal what happens to them. This new twist for Squid Game, red light, green light again in Season 2, makes perfect sense, even though it appears strange that the survivors are playing red light, green light again. One thing that stands out is that red light, green light is a game where a lot of people can win. It's definitely meant to be a jab at Gi-hun and the rebels. They could have been able to return home if they had cooperated with the voting procedure. Some of them would still be alive today to witness another vote, even if they had lost the one that was about to happen. Even if subsequent games managed to eliminate them all, red light, green light is not likely to do so. Also, the tournament is still going on in this scene, even though Gi-hun tried to stop it. With a new version of red light, green light, the frontman subtly shows that Gi-hun's attempts to stop the games were useless. In the original game, John saves a lot of new players by forewarning them of danger and finding a way to bypass Y's motion detector. Red light, green light's inclusion of a second doll further emphasizes that Gi-hun can never prevail over the new doll elites. In the mid-credit scene of Squid Game Season 2, another doll is introduced, sending a clear message that the players would not be able to defeat the game officials. By instructing the players to form lines in the first round of red light, green light, Gi-hun manages to keep a large number of them alive. Only motion that is straight in front of Y can be detected by her motion detector. By sweeping his hand behind his back, John shows that a number of his teammates are able to cross the finish line uninjured after he instructs them to rally behind larger opponents. At first glance, the front man appears to be impressed by Gun's tactics as he observes everything unfold. The new doll, designed to detect motion behind the players, suggests that he has also learned from his previous error. More people will die because this makes it tougher for them to cheat. This answer highlights how the tournament organizers will always respond to movements that go against their plans. The mid-credit scene of Squid Game Season 2 shows that even if players like Gi-hun manage to move ahead, they would eventually be surpassed.